I am a teacher of meditation and mindfulness. I hold diplomas in psychotherapy. So I know there are thousands of ways to relax, to de stress, to work on deeper issues as well. I also know that it is nearly impossible to stick to it, to find time, because it is still work. It is not something you can just simply do anytime, anywhere. Okay? And I was fortunate enough to come across a brilliant woman who backs up the medical side of this. And this is kind of what I was lacking a little bit, but just didn't know it. So we together came up with an unbelievable way to work on your deeper issues by rewiring your brain, okay? And at the same time, making the process something that you can access and do absolutely anywhere. It is a very relaxing, stress-free process, and it can be targeted at a special area. So this is not general like just meditation where you do self-love, self-awareness. No, this is more something that is flexible, that can adjust to your everyday life, to work on deeper issues. We often don't have the time to dedicate to these things because our lives are just super hectic. This is a perfect way to combine art, meditation, and neurons, which I will come back to in a little while. Now, this is something that came together almost by accident, but it was like a storm of great ideas that worked right away. Okay, why it worked right away? Because we actually went through the process. So I felt it on myself how those neural connections are working together with your ideas and sparking new neural connections and giving you new ways to look at things. Otherwise, I don't see how this would come together because it took me a while to actually adjust to the whole situation. I lost a lot of people to this that I was trying to help because they simply couldn't quiet their busy mind long enough. And it wasn't always good enough, okay? Now, coming back to neurons. We all know in order to change our life, we need to change the way we do things. Easier said than done, unless you do it without actually changing your behavior in the grand big way. How we're going to do this is with a specific line. It's called the neural line. Now, we all know that neurons spark connections, they spark new connections, they make new connections, and this is how you come up with new ideas. How we can do it, I'm going to tell you. We're going to do it through a therapeutic art process. This is an absolutely wonderful process, okay? Most of it is very meditative. But while this is meditative, and don't forget, this is all you need is literally 5 minutes after you go through certain tutorials and you get the hang of it. You need 5 minutes, 10 minutes on the bus, pen, a napkin, and you're there. You're working on yourself while you're relaxing and getting into a calmer, peaceful, loving state. At the same time, your neurons are not calm. They're fireworks. And this is how we do it. You can have a very meditative process of drawing a circle while you're concentrating on a specific issue or no issue at all. You're just trying to calm down. Okay? Now, this is something we all know because a lot of us doodle. Now, this is not doodling. We are working with a line here, and that is the most important part. This line is not your usual line because your usual does not give you new results, and this is what you want. Because if something's not working, then we all have something that is not working, okay? Whether it's our personal life, work life, children, issues that we've dealt with in the past that came up all of a sudden, okay? It's like constant stress. You know, the representative on the phone that just doesn't come. I got you. We got this. So this line is very specific. You're going against your usual way of drawing, aka thinking. Your line is, wait, I want to go this way. No. We are going to teach you how to, in a very artistic and meditative way, to change your wiring of those neurons. Okay. Now, this might not look very interesting like a perfect line, but that's the key. It cannot be a perfect line, okay? Because it can never repeat. It can never go the way you want it goes. It needs to go against your natural pattern. Because remember, your natural patterns is what brings you to your issues, okay? This is where therapy comes in, prescriptions. This is where doctors come in. This is where huge health issues come in, okay? Because of these constant stressors. Walking in the beach is wonderful. Going to the gym, amazing. Time. What we're lacking all is time, okay? We all have super busy lives. This is it. This method is what actually brought me here to you guys, because keeping it to ourselves is nearly impossible. This is a tool that you can have in your pocket without committing any time to it. And this was my biggest issue, is to explaining to people, okay, you don't even need to come to classes. You need to teach yourself to get a certain way of thinking where you have, you're meditating or whatnot. Now, all you need is a paper and 5 minutes, okay? And you are doing like a triple duty. Your neurons are rewiring your thinking. This is how you come up with innovative ideas. If you're looking for business solution ideas, to find a new career path or even a school path, because don't forget, it is never too late to start anything, okay? This could be your way. Sometimes you feel like you need a change, okay? Like whatever you've been doing, as far as, let's say, your career-wise, hasn't been working. You just get that gut feeling, follow it. Don't underestimate it ever. This is your way to do it. Because naturally, it is not you, it is just our human natures. If we don't have those connections, those neural connections, you don't have it. You're not going to get it. Unless you have a radical way. And this is it. But even though radical sounds a little scary, this is the most calming and effective, peaceful way to accomplish this. Because you have a lot of things hidden also on your subconscious level, okay? You know so much more than you realize. But where is it? On your subconscious level. You fire those neurons. This is where they go. And all you really have to do is draw. It doesn't have to be pretty. It has to be pleasant to your eye. And it will be, because we're going to use colors. We can connect those colors to your chakras if you're into meditation or Reiki. You can connect those colors to more earthy tones if this is your thing. You can connect it to absolutely anything, because this is a no-fail process. I've tried it. This is how I got here, and this is just absolutely amazing, and it's not time consuming, and this is something that is strictly yours, always to have, okay? It is always here. There's always a table, there's always a paper, there's always a pen, okay? And there's always an idea that's hiding in your mind to help you deal with stress or to find a new career or new path in life. We got you. It is all covered. All you got to do is just invest a little bit of time. You can find more information by giving us your email. We can send you videos. We can send you information. Visit our Facebook page. It is wonderful. It's a wonderful group where we can actually work together and you guys submitting your art. Because if you get a video, you get a little tutorial from us, you can actually start this already now on your own, and we will evaluate your pictures. We will guide you through the whole process. There's a lot of wonderful people who are already benefiting from this. This is your chance. You really have absolutely nothing to lose. You can do it daytime, nighttime, it doesn't matter. It is all there for you. And of course, if you like our Facebook channel, share and like. Thank you. Namaste.